playing aggressively almost from the outset. One of the things you're looking to do against Karen Casey is maybe bat out of your crease to negate, yes, that swing, that inward movement. Because he's medium pace, you want him to try to pull his length back and to take that movement in the air out of the equation.
Absolutely, and he's getting the swing into the left-hander. The left-hander is standing outside the crease, just counter-attack the swing. Getting an inside is in the last occasion. This is the economy pace 9.55 in Sharjah this year, 2025. Hit it straight down the ground, down to long on. One bounce over the fence.
It's one of the advantages when you're playing against a short, skinny bowler who's perhaps fast medium. If you bat out of your crease, then you can hit through the line of the ball at times if he doesn't pull his length back. And Django did that well. Look at how far down the pitch he is. So tactically, that's good. Now it's down to consistent execution as there's a field change. The sweeper comes in off the offside boundary and mid-on is pushed back where that previous delivery was struck to long on.
Again down the leg side, flicking off his pads, just a single. You're absolutely right, Ian. He's batting outside the crease. Karan Casey is not express, he's just a medium pacer. I think it's going to be an interesting chase here, 20-1 in the fourth over.
Pick your brain after this delivery if nothing happens as to who are the other selection of bowlers. Yeah, not as far down the track for O'Geese, but still outside of his crease. Doesn't guarantee you success, but it is a tactic. That is top-notch from Hakeem O'Geese following Amir Django in this over so far.
This is what they are known for, the West Indians. They go big, hard. Karan Casey again not getting his length right in this occasion. Fuller picked it on the up. Went through the shot. Easy pickings for him.
Yeah, West Indians can hit sixes, so I was having an interesting discussion all of the last few months that it's batsmanship that needs to be learned by the young players. Although a slight build players, the two of them, they can still strike the ball well enough, but can you stay at the crease even in T20s long enough to be able to execute those skills? We call it batsmanship. Not 6 and out or 2 sixes, but spending time forcing the batter to change the bowler to change his length and putting them under pressure with minimum risk sometimes.
And the last particular shot that he played for a 6 was, he didn't try to hit the ball hard, he just timed the ball. It was from the mid of the bat. No exaggerated follow through.
He's a good young player as we saw this year. He plays spin relatively well too. He went to India with a group of other players last year at a batting camp in Chennai, West Indies. Sent a lovely group, a lovely initiative there. Captained the West Indies under 19 back in 2022. So he's been coming through the system, Hakeem O'Geese. 4 overs completed, 27 for 1.
Bowler coming, right arm over.
Right about honours even right now. Nepal got that early breakthrough to lift them up, and no surprise it occurred due to a glorious piece of fielding. Wonderful work. So much talk about Dipender Singh Airi as being one of the very best fielders, not just in the associate game, but I think in all reality now, the world game. That often you forget about Rohit Paudel, you forget about the crucial Bertel, the one who affected the run out. As here comes a talented young man, Nandan Yadav. And he may well have created a chance from his first ball. He has, but it's gone down. I think Paudel got there. And given the standards that Nepal set themselves in the field, Shard Vasaker, could and should this have been taken?
Yeah, the first ball cross seam. Got stuck in the wicket. Rohit getting some hand to it. Just couldn't get a grasp of it. That's a big miss.
I think Rohit Paudel himself will consider this a chance. He made such good ground. Most of the fielders for Nepal are so quick across the turf that the initial movement was very good, very strong, did all the hard work, couldn't quite get the hands underneath it. What Nandan Yadav has, though, is a yard of pace, and it's something that Nepal are not blessed with a huge amount of. He is a real young talent.
Exactly, he is just, could see there, creating some pace and bounce. It's lanky in structure. Has got some height. Nice action, smooth run up. He would be looking to make a mark and was so close in the first ball.
Yeah, like so many in Nepal, they often have to look overseas, don't they, for future opportunities, whether that be for study or work reasons. And Nandan Yadav, like so many, headed down under, down to Australia. Many thought that would be the end of him in the national team colours, but his mother was the one who really asked him to come back, given an opportunity at that inaugural Nepal Premier League last year. And mums are always right, Sharad, aren't they? She said to him, come back home and find a way back into this international side. Monty Desai very much encouraged him to come back and stay. Concerning scenes, though, as he's needing some attention from the physio, but he's had a great journey, a great story, like so many of these Nepal players.
He's been brilliant from a couple of series that Nepal has played in the past, especially in the last year's NPL. Really well for the Karnali Yaks. Physio Lokendra coming up and doing some treatment with the magic spray. Hope it works and he'll be back on his feet. Some concerning signs, some back issues.
And 9 wickets for the Karnali Yaks in that inaugural NPL last year in Kathmandu. It wasn't just the 9 wickets he took in those 9 games, 8 bowling appearances. Just see here, all young fast bowlers can tend to have problems, particularly with stress fractures of the lower back. And just there, just a twinge. Possibly the good sign is it's not the very kind of the middle of the back, is it maybe a side more than a lower back issue?
I hope it's not very serious.
Does look concerning right now. Give us the wicket. Going to try some strapping. We'll leave Nandan Yadav to that, and we'll get a look at the first wicket if we can. It was a wonderful piece of fielding. Incredible anticipation from Kushal Bertel. The way in which he actually judged it so brilliantly to take his time to get set and then affect the one stump that he had to hit with the direct hit run out. And Mayers, he didn't wait for the result, he walked straight off.
He was charging at the ball. Bertel got that one hand throw direct at the bottom of the stumps, and the finger was raised by most of the fielders in the field.
Quite enjoyed Gulshan Jah in the background, just giving it the yes, that's it, we don't need to go upstairs. Yeah, great colour on show. Just up in the crowd there chatting to a few fans. Some have come from Abu Dhabi, some have come from Dubai, a couple living here in Sharjah, and a few have even flown in from Nepal as Ian Bishop just gets a little bit of respite there in the background alongside Sachin Tibulsina. What a joy it is to have the great man here himself. One of the premier modern voices in the game. For me, one of the premier voices of all time. As this is driven. Now, Dipender Singh Airi is quick. Is he quick enough? Well, of course he is. He does it easily. But they will get back for a third. How much does having Bish and Carlos Brathwaite here, two West Indian legends, kind of add to this first ever Unity Cup?
I mean, we have been grown up watching them. Firstly, watching them play on TV, and now commentating worldwide, being alongside them, representing the West Indies, and it's amazing.
A few goosebumps getting into the commentator's van today for you, Sherrod?
To be honest, not really, because I've been used to perform under pressure when I was playing, so
there was for me. The scale of excitement, I tell you. Stuff of dreams for everyone across Nepal.
Maybe when I get alongside them commentating, maybe I'll get there.
I think that'll come for you. A little bit too wide. Looks as though the strapping's doing the business for the moment. Now, Sharad, for fans watching from outside Nepal, maybe those in the Caribbean watching for the first time, Nepal's team, they're known, well, the Cardiac Kids is a fond name, but they're known as fighters as well, the Gorkhali.
Yeah, you bet. I mean, like, you have been seeing that news from the coach that they don't want that cardiac